Welcome to Marina's Kitchen. Today I'm going to make a vegetarian dish. We've got grated zucchini and ricotta. I'm going to make some zucchini and ricotta balls. So it's a lovely vegetarian dish. So what we're going to do is, what I start doing is I grate 2 medium-sized zucchinis, I wash them, and then I won't take all the skin off. I want to leave some of the skin on. I just take some of it off and I leave some of the skin on. I've grated it, and it comes about 3 cups of grated zucchini. Now, I like to squeeze all the moisture out of that zucchini because otherwise it'll get too much fluid, liquid in it. So you squeeze it, those 3 cups of zucchini, and that's what it comes. Now, what you add to it, I'll put this over here, what you have to add to it, now I'm going to put some salt and some pepper. And what I've got here is 200 grams of ricotta. So I bought it there at the deli. It's really nice and dry, so I just put that all in. They are really lovely flavoursome little zucchini and ricotta balls. They are really nice. I hope that you'll try them. Now, to that mixture, I'm going to add, I've got some parsley, about a tablespoon of parsley, and I've got here half a cup of grated cheese, any cheese you have inside. I have some Parmesan cheese there. So just mix that all together, and to that I'm going to add 2 eggs. I'm just crumbling up all that nice ricotta with the zucchini, and you see it's lovely and dry because I've squeezed out all that moisture out of those zucchinis, otherwise there comes too much liquid. So now I'll put in my 2 eggs. 2 eggs in there, and we're going to add half a cup of breadcrumbs to that. So it absorbs all that moisture to it. So that's all you need. Just put it all together like that, and I'm going to make these up into little balls. Now, in the beginning when I started this, what I did was I chopped up an onion, and I put it in the saucepan, and I just sautéed it until it was nice and soft, and I also put a bit of garlic in it. Now, this is what I did. I had a can of crushed tomatoes. I put a can of crushed tomatoes. This is going to be my base and my topping for my little zucchini and ricotta balls. So what I did was I cooked that onion, a bit of garlic, and I put a couple of basil, chopped up a couple of basil leaves, and a whole tin of crushed tomatoes. I cooked it only for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes, that's all, and that's what it comes to. And I'm going to use that for the bottom of my dish and a little bit on the top. So that's that. Now I'm going to mix this all up. I've got a pan here. I'm going to brown them, and I've got some olive oil in there. Now that comes, see, that's a lovely mixture which it comes. It's got that lovely ricotta, the cheese, the breadcrumbs, 2 eggs is sufficient, just nice and firm. And it's a beautiful vegetarian dish. If you like the ricotta and the zucchini, they are beautiful and lovely and moist, and you can freeze them. I have frozen these dishes, and they'll defrost lovely. So now that's all you do. Now what we do is, I've got some breadcrumbs there. What I'm going to do is put my pan on, and what I'm going to do is just make the little balls. I'm going to roll them in some breadcrumbs and put them there just like that. Very easy, so simple. You'll get about 16 to 17 balls. So just do your little balls like that. Just throw them in the breadcrumbs and put them like that. Once that gets heated up, I just want to brown them, and they cook very easy. They cook very easy through, and then I'll put them in on the dish. And what you do is you put them in the oven for about, just to have that tomato and that all going through, and 20 minutes, 25 minutes, that's all you need. And they are a beautiful little zucchini and ricotta balls. You can use them in any way you want to. It's a lovely vegetarian dish. So look, they're so easy to make, and the zucchinis are lovely to use up. So that's all you do. Now when that gets heated up, I will just fry these, brown them, and then I'm going to put that tomato. You can make a couple of dishes. This is make about, I think it's about 17 or 18 balls. You can make 2 small dishes, or you can make 1 large dish. It all depends how many you can freeze 1 dish and keep the other one. So all that's getting hot. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to brown them. Just keep on doing the same thing unto all of them. Just brown them up. And the ones that I have browned up before, I have already browned up some beforehand because I made another lot. And I'm just going to put the tomato in the dish now. This I'll show you how to do it. I'm just going to put some tomato in the bottom of this dish, like that. This is one of my small dishes. You can make a bigger dish, but I'm going to make 2 small ones. So I'm just going to put a bit of tomato base like that underneath. And I'm going to place these zucchini and ricotta. They browned up lovely. I'm going to place them all there like that. Look, honestly, it is so, they are lovely and moist and real flavoursome with that ricotta. There's 8 there. You can fit in 9 or 10 or do half and half or bigger dish. But anyhow, when you have that like that, it's a lovely dish like that. Now, put some on the top like that. Just sprinkle some tomato on the top like that. I'm going to turn these over now. They're getting brown, but they don't take long. See how brown they go? When you get them all nice and brown, they don't take long to cook. Very simple. So what I'm going to add is a little bit more of this tomato on the top like that. Very easy. Now I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of Parmesan cheese on the top, or mozzarella, whatever you've got. Now look, that makes a lovely vegetarian dish. As I say, you can make it in the big one, or you can make 2 small ones. I'd rather make small ones, then I can have as many as I want. So there are 8 there in that dish. Now I can cover that up with a bit of alfoil, and I can just give it in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes so that tomato will just go all through. And that's it. When you finish that dish, you can freeze it. They freeze very well. I'll switch this off now. Oh. They freeze really, really nice. Cover it with some alfoil and either freeze it or put it in the oven. So that's all you do to these lovely zucchini and ricotta balls. They are beautiful to do. Try them. When you've got a lot of zucchinis inside and you don't know what to do with them, go and get a bit of ricotta out of the deli and just put it together with a couple of eggs and a bit of cheese. It really doesn't take long to put together. So I hope you try them. It's a lovely vegetarian dish. Thank you for watching. Bye.